Are you looking for a countertop compost bin for your kitchen? Well, I've got here the Cooler Kitchen oversized 1.3 gallon compost bin, and I am a real fan of it. We've had it for a couple weeks now, been able to test it out, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why I like it. So pretty simple here. It's big. At first I thought it was a little too big, but then I decided, you know what, it's actually, we've filled it up a number of times. We do a lot of gardening here. So we end up filling this up before it gets stinky and nasty. So it does have a little carbon filter at the top. I was a little worried because the carbon filters just sits in there and it looks like there's a big gap around the outside, but in reality it's not such a bad thing because once it sits down, gravity holds the carbon filter down. So you get a little bit of air in there. And it, you know, it's nice and white. We used to have a silver one, but the lid was just too tight and it was really hard. You had to use a couple hands to open the top. But on this one, the lid is just sits with gravity and just sits on there, so it's really easy to pull it on and off. Another feature that I really like with this guy is that there's an inner bucket. So you actually can leave this guy in your kitchen and take just the black plastic bucket outside. And so you're able to throw your kitchen scraps directly in the black bucket and take them outside. Or you can use one of these liners like this bio bag. I like these guys, and I'll have links to both of these down in the description. I've got them both on Amazon. But these bags are nice. They keep all the nastiness like inside the bag. Of course, the problem is they break down pretty quickly, so you often have some liquid drain off in there. But it is a plastic bucket inside, not a problem. But really what I like is when you take this, we've used these bags with our old composter, and this is really why I bought this guy, and I'm about to show you why this one is awesome with the bags. So on a regular compost bin that doesn't have this double bucket design, you put in, if you're gonna use the bag, you put in the bag and you put it over the edge, and then you put your top on, and now your nice looking silver or white bucket has this bag sticking out. So on this guy, that is not a problem because of the inner bucket. So you can tuck the bag between the outer bucket and the inner bucket. And that was quick, but it's not perfect, but the bag just kind of disappears there along that edge. And you know, it's got this nice little carrying thing for the outside. It's got the carrying one for the inside. So when it's about full, just take the black bucket from the middle with the bag or without the bag, but I would take the black bucket definitely so you don't have any drips on the way to your compost bin. And I'm here in Portland, Oregon, where we do curbside composting. So the city does all our composting for us. So I'm able to dump this directly into the compost bin that we take to the street. Now, like I said, when you don't use the bags, you can end up with a little bit of stuff left inside. So you'll probably want to wash that out each time. And I know this is dishwasher friendly, but my composting and dishwashing never are on the same schedule. So I usually just wash it out a little bit outside and then bring it back inside and start putting more compost in it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down in the comments below.